just a real quick point here for business statistics, and that is, and I think I mentioned this at the start of the semester, but it's worth repeating, and that is, pay attention to the numbers. Make sure your answer seems right. And let me give you an example. I'm getting pretty well done with correcting the problems for chapter 7. I got a couple left to go, but here we were talking about, if you read the story problem, it says that the average or the mean score for SATs was 1500, standard deviation being 300, and this college wanted to get just the top 10% and offer scholarships or for admittance, whatever the case may be, right? Okay, so if the average score is 1500 and the college wants the top 10%, is that going to be a score that's higher than the average? Well, of course it is. Okay, and so a lot of people got goofed up in using the probability here, right? Because you had 10%, but we use an inverse formula. And so we actually needed to use 90% in this case, and it's going to be everything above that is what we come up with. And so this, or 1116 thereabouts, was an answer I got from a whole bunch of you. So if you're looking at your score and you're saying, geez, I got that one wrong, you were in good company. A lot of people got that wrong. But how could the score have been below the average and still be within the top 10%? Pretty difficult, right? Okay, and so if we did it, and I used the normal inverse, some of you guys used the formula probably out of the book, and that's fine. But then I had to use 0.9 instead of the 0.1 in order to come up with my correct answer, which is 1884. Does that seem reasonable? Let's see, you got the means that, one standard deviation above that, okay, would be 1800, and so a little bit above that would probably get me to that top 10%. So that one seems reasonable, right? Okay, and that's, we could use the inverse then on some of these others too that some of you missed. So kind of pay attention to that. I was trying to be a little bit lenient when I graded, because basically you're just getting the sign wrong. The negative or the inverse, I shouldn't say the sign, but you're just getting the inverse incorrect. There was a couple places where the signs came into play too. So just kind of watch for that. Just think about some of these answers. I think we oftentimes get in a hurry and we do the problem and we think, oh gosh, I did the problem. I think I did the formula right, but we don't just actually look at the problem and say, does that answer seem reasonable? So do that. It's not every problem, right? But some of these problems in particular. That's all I got for this week. Keep the problems coming in. You guys are doing a good job. Thanks.